Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a cardio and core workout. All right team, you need any equipment, get your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm up. We're gonna go ahead and start with some jumping jacks. And if you don't want impact, it's also okay to just come into some half jacks and just step it out. All right team, but we do need the full body nice and warm today. I was reading through the workout and I was like, whoa, we are gonna sweat today. Get ready team, it's gonna be fun. Good team, beautiful. And we've got the lovely ocean behind us, per usual. Good, perfect team. We're gonna go ahead and come into some knee hugs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull one knee up, give it a little bit of a tug, and then switch sides. So just alternate sides right here, team, going at your own pace here. Good, if it feels good and you wanna hold it for a second, maybe rotate the ankle, you can. Good team. So if you watch my last video, which is a cooking video, by the way, if you haven't checked out my recipes, I'm putting them out there for you guys. It's a Valentine's special where we made vegan berry crisp, and I talked about watching Jurassic Park. Perfect team. Go ahead and come into an alternating plank to pike. So go ahead and come down onto palms and toes right here, plank position, and then we're gonna peel the hips up nice and high into a pike. All right team, we're starting to alternate between these two right here. Good, loosening up that shoulder joint, engaging the core here. Beautiful team. Beautiful full body experience. Good, I might stick shoes on. I learned this lesson last time. It's a little slip and slidey on the towels. Good. Let's go with one more each, wherever you are, even it out. Beautiful team, go ahead and come back up. We're gonna take that from the top, so we'll come right back into those jumping jacks. So I was talking about watching Jurassic Park with my boyfriend, Dwayne, and fun fact, I had never actually seen Jurassic Park. I am 30 years old and I have never seen Jurassic Park. And I realized that, I was like, I called my parents like, well, what's the best one to start with? They were like, well, you gotta start at the beginning. And they were totally right. The first one, I watched the first three. Perfect team, go ahead and come back into those knee hugs. I'm not actually sure if there's more, but I watched the first three, and the first one is actually my favorite. Good team, good. Get a little bit of a stretch going on. It's interesting to watch the computer graphics change with the time, you know? Like there's no denying that the graphics are better in the second and third one, but I like the story more of the first one, so it ended up being my favorite. Good team, perfect. Go ahead and come right back into that palms and toes plank position. We'll come right back into that alternating plank to pike. Good, good. If there is a more recent one, which there might be, it'd be interesting to see them made with today's technology. Good, but like compared to other movies that came out in the 90s, those are very high tech, I'll give it to him. Very well done. Steven Spielberg though, he's crafty. Good team. Perfect, go ahead and drop the knees. Go ahead and come onto all fours right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. So go ahead and big arch in the back, look forward. Good. And curve, belly button to spine, wiggle it out, get a little weird. Good team, big arch, good. And curve, and I encourage you to wiggle so that you can find any tight spots. Good team, arch, good. And one more curve. Beautiful, go ahead and come into a flat back position. We're gonna come into some bird dogs. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten out my right leg and my left arm up, and then bring them in using that core. Good, extend back out. Good, and bring it in. Go with two more. Extend, bring it on in. Good team, one more, extend, and back in. Perfect, go ahead and come back to all fours. Same thing, other side. This time, go ahead and straighten out just the left leg and the right arm, and then use that core, reel it all in. Good, extend, and reel it in. Two more, extend, use that core, elbow to knee here, reel it in, and one more, extend, and reel it in. Beautiful team, go ahead and come back to all fours. Curl those back toes under and peel the hips up into a down dog. Take a second here to pedal off the feet and shake off the fluff. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the right foot forward, come into this nice runner's lunge. Find your footing here and go ahead and bring that foot out a little wide. Let the toes spill off the mat and go ahead and plant just the left palm, open up the right one towards the sky, big twist. And then bring that elbow down towards the ground. Don't worry if we can't touch, maybe we're just touching the calf or the ankle. To do the best you can, team. Big twist up. Bring the elbow down. Good, one more, big twist. And bring the elbow down. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and plant that right palm, step it back, and do the same thing on the other side. This time, go ahead and step just the left foot up, runner's lunge. Find your footing first, then go ahead and plant just that right palm. Make sure you give yourself space, spill these toes off. Big twist up with the left arm. Good, and bring the elbow down. Good, team. Big twist up. Bring that elbow down and go one more. Big, big twist, opening up the chest. And then bring that elbow down. Perfect, team. Go ahead and plant that left palm. Step the left foot back. The sun's here. Beautiful, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and walk those hands up towards the feet or feet towards the hands. Roll it up. Get some water if you need it. And we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, we're gonna go ahead and come into double high knees. So arms up overhead. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the left knee up twice. Use this core right here to pull this knee up and the arms come down. 2, and then same thing other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. And give me energy here. It is a cardio workout. By all means, you do not have to match me, but give it all you got. Good. Get that heart rate up. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. Good, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. I always find it harder to talk to you guys during cardio workouts. Good. Few more seconds. Beautiful. Perfect, team. We're gonna go ahead and come to a squat, tap down to an overhead reach. So it looks like this. Go ahead and come into your natural squat stance. We're gonna come down. I'm gonna take my right arm, reach it towards my left foot, and then come up, calf raise, bring both arms up overhead, squat back down. Left arm goes towards the right foot, come back up, calf raise, both arms up, come up overhead. So in fast motion, it looks like this. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Beautiful. Good, team. Nice strong legs. And make sure you're hitting that squat nice and hard and we're not just hinging at the hips to reach for that foot, but we're actually squatting. Get the booty down low. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. So aside from making very crisp and yummy desserts and watching dinosaurs, we're also, because Valentine's Day is coming up, we're just discussing what we should do. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come towards one side right here. We come to a lateral hop to a step back. So it looks like this. So on one side of the mat, I'm gonna hop over to the other side, take that inside foot, step back, lateral hop back, step back. So in fast motion, it looks like this. Hop, step, hop, step. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Beautiful. Good, team. Good. And you can crank it up a notch and take a big step back per usual. I know I said I was gonna get shoes, but I didn't. So per usual, your girl is slipping and sliding, so she's taking a little baby step back. Good. Beautiful, team. Keep moving, keep that heart rate up. Good. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come down onto the mat. The other part of this workout is, of course, core work, so you guys knew it was coming. Go ahead and come on down. We're gonna come into 3 count flutter kicks into a knee tuck. So you can put your hands underneath the booty for support right here. We're gonna bring the feet out as low to the ground as we can while keeping that lower back actively pressed. If you feel your back start to arch a little bit, just bring the feet up higher. 3 count flutters, 1, 2, 3, and then bring the knees into the chest. 1, 2, 3, knee tuck. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, tuck. Beautiful. Beautiful, team. Nice strong cores here. Good. Option to relax the head. I have a habit of staying crunched because I just feel it a little bit more and I dig it. I dig the burn. 1, 2, 3, and pull. Good. Good, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back up. We're gonna take that circuit from the top, so we'll come right back into those double high knees. We've got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Use that core. Pull that knee up. Good. Get the pace up. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. I told you we would sweat today. Good, team. Good. Feels good though. It's detoxifying. Good, team. Good. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come right back into that natural squat stance. Squat, tap down to a calf raise. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Beautiful, team. Good. Stay moving. Good, don't worry, we're close to a water break. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. I don't know about you guys, but my booty is on fire. Good, legs working. Good, team, a few more seconds. Good, don't drop the pace. Perfect, shake it off. Go ahead and come towards one side. We'll come right back into that lateral hop to a tap back. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. P.S. I do have shoes. I just always forget. Like, I'll be like, you know, I don't think I need them. I feel good. And then I do a movement like this, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot these were in here. This is like the only movement that I really need shoes on though, so I'm okay. Good, team. Good, stay with me. Good, a few more seconds. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come on down. We'll come right back into those triple flutters into a knee tuck. So go ahead and come down nice and flat. Lower back actively press into the ground. Hands under the booty for support. We've got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, knee tuck. Good. Good. Relax the head if we're still working on some neck strength and it's not feeling too great. Good. If you're like me and you like to keep that nice crunch so you feel it a little more, just pretend there's a piece of big juicy fruit right here that you don't want to squish. So keep a nice space between your chest and your chin. That way you don't strain your neck. Good, team, a few more seconds, stay with me. Perfect, team. Roll on up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, we're gonna start with a squat to oblique twist. So it looks like this. Go ahead and come into your natural squat stance. We're gonna squat down, come on up, bring just the left knee up and bring that right elbow towards it. Oblique twist right here, pulling into the core, into this left oblique to pull this across. Back down into that squat, same thing other side. All right, team, so 30 seconds, just alternating sides right there. 30 seconds on the clock, team, let's work. Good, team. I took a big swig of water in that water break. Good, team. Because it is hot. Every day here is between like the lows, usually like high 60s, like 67, 68, and then the highs are like 82, 83. So it's not too hot, but when you're in like the direct sun and you're working out, you feel it. Good, team, a few more seconds, stay with me. Beautiful. Go ahead and come on down into a plank position. We're gonna come into 4 mountain climbers into a side plank. So it looks like this. Go ahead and come into a plank, 4 mountain climbers. We're gonna go ahead and bring the knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and shift your weight over to that right palm, go onto the outer edges of the feet here, and go ahead and bring that left arm up, side plank. Come back to center, same thing other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and shift, side plank on the other side. And if you're like, no ma'am, I will not be doing that side plank. It's okay, team, if you need to turn, maybe drop that back knee and then come into it. All right, team, just do the best you can. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side plank, good. Beautiful, team. Full body experience here. Good. We can do hard things. Good. Beautiful, team. A few more seconds, stay with me. Good, okay, I'm lying, I didn't even look at the clock when I said that, but we were more like halfway there. But now it's only a few more seconds. Good. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come into some reach back. So go ahead and come down onto the booty right here. Now, Option here to just lean back so that the abs are engaged, and then move the water bottle and then reach back to the back corners of your mat or towel. Or if you want to kick it up a notch, option to bring the feet all the way off the ground and reach back from here. Or if you don't want to commit to one or the other, you can also like maybe start here and then bring the feet up, and maybe we're tired and we bring them back down. Do the best you can, team. All right, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, good. I might do a mix of both just to connect with everybody. Good. Perfect, team. Nice strong core. You know, when I said every day when I was talking a little bit ago, I'll go ahead and drop some with my more beginner level. So when I said every day, I almost started busting out in song. You know that Sheryl Crow song? Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come down, and we're gonna come into some slow bicycles. So go ahead and come down flat onto our backs right here. Keep the lower back actively pressed into the ground. Go ahead and bring both palms up behind the head right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring just the left knee in, straighten out the right leg as low to the ground as I can, and bring that right elbow over towards the left knee. Back to center and switch. Slow and controlled here. We're not gonna do crazy fast bicycles, you know. I want to really focus on that contraction. So we're gonna take it nice and slow here. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Alternating sides right here. Good. Good. Exhale when you come to one side, and inhale back to center. So I'm gonna blow into the mic so you guys can really hear it for a moment so you get the breathing right. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back up. We're going to take it from the top. We'll come right back into that squat to oblique twist. So go ahead and come into your natural squat stance. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. There's a line in that song where she says, she's got a daughter she calls Easter. And I was like, that's totally something I would do. Easter is my favorite holiday. And I love, I was like, that's actually a beautiful name in my opinion. I like little hippie names like Sequoia. Yeah, I like things that are like named after plants or some nature phenomenon. Cute baby names. I don't have any babies, but that is what I would name them if I ever have them. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come right back into those 4 mountain climbers into that side plank. So go ahead and come into this plank position. Take a moment to whisper to yourself right here, I am strong. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. Keep that mantra in your head. You can do this. Beautiful. Good, team. Good. Beautiful. Nice strong core, strong bodies. We got this. Good, team. Good. Few more seconds. Good. I also listen to a lot of, sometimes I just listen to instrumentals. Like I don't want to hear the words. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come to center. We'll come right back into those reach back. So go ahead and come onto the booty. If last time you stayed with your feet on the ground the entire time, I encourage you to take them up for a few seconds. Give it all you got, team. Just try. It's okay if you fall. That's totally welcome. You won't know unless you at least try. So when you're ready, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Lean back. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. Good, team. Nice strong core. Beautiful. Right now your core is probably a little bit shaky, a little fatigued. That's all right, team. Embrace that heat. Good. It's okay to shake. Good. A few more seconds, team. Stay with me. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. Come on down. We'll come right back into those slow bicycles. Lower back really actively pressed into the ground here. And I should have said this the first time around, but if your foot is not coming down low to the ground without your lower back coming up off the mat there, it's okay to just bring it up a little bit higher. All right, team? So if you really try to, the key here is to keep that lower back pressed. If it comes up, just bring the foot up higher. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Keep the elbows wide. Beautiful, team. Good. Beautiful. I like sky. If I ever have a daughter that's like on my list of names that I would like. But of course have to run it by my boyfriend, who will probably say no to that one, but it is one of my favorite names. Perfect, team. Roll on up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and stretch out the belly. So let's go ahead and flip over onto our stomachs here. An option here to just come into a nice Sphinx pose where we stay on the forearms, go ahead and drop the hips. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you can come up, bring the palms, go ahead next to the rib cage right here, and then press up a little bit higher. It's okay, just do a little baby cobra. Maybe we're going all the way, maybe we're coming into a full-on up dog. Good, team. Just drop the hips, shoulders away from the ears, get a nice stretch in the belly here. Beautiful. Deep breaths, bringing the heart rate down. I'm gonna go ahead and drop into Sphinx. Sphinx is a little more restorative, at least for me and my body. Good, deep breaths. We're all a little different here, so do what feels best on your body. Good, and when you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and bend just the left knee right here and swim the left hand behind to find that left ankle and come into this kind of lying quad stretch. Good, if you're like me and you have really tight quads, just getting here is like, oh, I already feel it. Good, good, team. I know I have a habit of spending more time stretching the hamstrings and the quads, and sometimes, like now, it shows. Good, team. Good, and when you're ready, go ahead and release. Try to avoid that slingshot effect, but bring it down nice and controlled. Same thing, other side, go ahead and bend just the right knee. This time, swim that right hand behind to find your ankle. Good, and you might find, like me, a little unevenness on each side. I'm definitely tighter on my right side than my left side. That's why we do this type of work. Good, might also feel a stretch in the front of the shoulder here, letting that ankle kind of pull you back. Good, team. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Good, go ahead and release, avoid that slingshot effect, bring it down nice and controlled. Let's go ahead and press on up to all fours right here and bring the knees in as we come through to a seat onto the booty right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab onto the toes. Speaking of stretching the hamstrings, I'm gonna go ahead and grab onto the toes and then walk the feet out into this nice seated forward fold. Don't worry about getting the legs totally straight. It's okay to keep a nice bend, even a really generous bend in the knees here. Let everything go heavy though. Get a nice stretch in the lower back as well. Beautiful. Beautiful, team. Good. So this is probably an overshare, but I only shave my legs like once every 2 weeks or so. So I just shaved my legs yesterday. So every time I'm like looking down like, oh, this girl is so smooth. Good, team. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and come up and come into a nice cross-legged position right here, crisscross applesauce. We're gonna come into a nice spinal twist. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the right hand towards the left knee and swim the left arm behind right here as we come into this nice spinal twist. And on each inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then on the exhale, try to sink a little deeper into that twist. Good, team. And keep that right hip really planted into the ground. I found that, so I used to, like in high school and junior high, I used to shave a lot more often. And then my first, in college, it was like my first real winter, because I went to college in Boston where they have, snow and blizzards and all that fun stuff. Perfect, team. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and come back to center right here, and this time bring the left arm towards the right knee and swim that right arm behind you. Good. And so my first real winter, I, like a classic winter person, did not shave, because who sees my legs in winter? I'm like fully covered. Not only that, but I'm from California, so this California girl was like bundled. I had layers on. There's no chance you're gonna see any hair, so I just didn't shave. And I just found that after I took that nice long break, instead of coming out as like stubble, it came out like softer. Like I let it grow so long it turned back to soft, which is probably really gross to some of you, but fun fact, that's what happened. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Let's get a nice little neck stretch going. So go ahead and bring the left ear towards the left shoulder right here. Bring the left hand on top. Not pull, but just use it as a little bit of a weight. Go ahead and take the right arm, flex the wrist, and act like you're pushing something away. Go away. Go away, leg hairs. Get a nice stretch right here to the side of the neck and into that trap. Good, team. So yeah, they got all the way back to soft, and then I just didn't have to shave as often. It doesn't grow back as fast, and when I do shave, they come out way softer than they ever did in high school. Perfect, team. Same thing other side. Go ahead and drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Bring the right arm on top of the head right here, and go ahead and flex just the left wrist. Push it away. I never want to see you again. Dramatic. Good, team. Some of you are like, what is wrong with this chick? It's all good. Have a little fun with your workouts, team. Good. Good, team. Go ahead and release, come back to center, sit up nice and tall. You can take a seat of your choice right here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it here in crisscross applesauce while I tell you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout as much as I did. Hopefully you got a nice sweat in as much as I did. And if you are ready, we'll go ahead and take both palms and bring them together and bring them up to the third eye. And say the divine in me honors the divine in you. Thanks, team, and I'll see you guys next time.